Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to show you this thing I made in Besiege. It's a pretty fun game. You guys might want to try it. So, Alt F10 later, but for now, let's get the game started up. This is Besiege by Spiderling Games. It's currently on Steam for $7, so it's an early access game. And you build siege engines, medieval weird siege engines. It's basically like a sandbox game. You can build whatever you want, see if it works. Flying machines, tanks, all kinds of weird things. And you, one by one, conquer your way through. So, let me show you one of the things I made. This is a good level to show you. So we're going to load in. And I'm just going to show you real quick what it's based on, the concepts, at least. So, I figured out how to make tanks. And this, for example, is a tank. It doesn't work very well because there's nothing on it. But it steers and drives and can turn in its own circle. Like a tank would. Like that. So it won't really do good against all this many people. It's going to get bogged down. It's going to get broken by the arrows. It's already broken up front. So, that's not very good. It's a good base for a lot of other things. It's a good base for somebody driving rebels. So, one of the next things I figured out was with blocks that detach, you can build something silly like this. So, I'm going to start the match. I'm going to press J. And J will detach that block. You can see right up here in the front it detached. And I can drive away. And this cannon thing also has wheels on it, so as I drive back, it's set to drive forward. Because you're going to see when I fire it, some bad things will happen. It kind of flies around, breaks apart. The cannons have a little too much recoil. It's hard to really build something that can withstand all that. But the point is, it doesn't matter if it withstands it, because my tank is still back here, the thing I can drive. And I can still finish the level if need be this way. But this still wasn't the most elegant solution. So I had to go a little more elegant. And going back to that original tank steering thing I first showed you, I developed this. So underneath, still the same tank it's always been, just with a few minor additions all up here. And these are all basically detachable, just like that was, but a lot more elegant. After I learned some more of the game mechanics, this is a lot easier to make. So let me just hop in and show you guys how this works. I'm going to start the match right with the space bar. It's going to load for a second here. So I can still steer and drive around. Those things really break off by themselves, that's fine. See the Sawblade hop around with a little freak havoc. So to detach everything, I press J. And now those cars are going to detach from each other, fly all over the place. They even have flamethrowers on them for later. So that's all detached and doing its thing. Now, hopefully, if this works, the game doesn't glitch out. If I press C, that cannons will fire, and this whole thing on top will come flying off. Good. So I've already beat the level, but you see the point is my tank is still alive. I still have a functioning tank that I can drive around with and finish off anybody I need to, or complete another objective, which there are levels where you have to fight somebody and then complete an objective, like drive on the ramp or do certain things. So that's basically the point. And if you need it, there's also this option. You turn the flamethrowers on. Those were placed all over the cannon tower, placed all over the chainsaw car things. Or the buzzsaw cars are on chainsaws, but that should help clear out the rest of the people who haven't figured out yet. But it's a really fun game. You can make other ridiculous things. This is one of my early things I thought of for this level. And it doesn't just break, because sometimes it'll work great when you're playing one time, then you'll load it another time, it won't be as consistent. Things will just fall off. But there you go. See that? They're just flaying the Sawblades everywhere. And they'll run around some other ridiculous things I've made. Yeah, these catapults are pretty stupid. So basically those springs throw the bombs. That one's gonna hit my tank. Yep. And this one's even more overkill. It's a lot harder to operate because these bombs here are very twitchy. They are very vocal about being handled very gently, and this thing is too floppy and flexible to really handle them gently. So if I'm not careful, just trying to launch it will explode. Yeah, exactly. So that'll kind of... It takes a very subtle hand. You have to kind of let them settle. The reason I'm rushing is because those arrows, those archers down there fire, will set off my bombs before I want to do that myself. So that worked 50% of the time last time I loaded this game up, but it isn't always consistent. So it's obviously not working now. That's fine. So that's basically what I want to show you guys. It's a really fun game, and you guys should probably get it. Alright, thank you. Have a good day.